somebody just signed like a death sentence. This nigga Jake Paul trying to fight Mike Tyson. Bitch about to get his fucking whole noggin knocked off. Nigga, like,
you think he would lose though?
Who?
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, like 60 years old.
55.
Okay, he like 60 years old in boxing years.
You gonna box? Would you box that nigga?
Hell no.
That nigga will fucking knock you back to fucking.
But Jake Paul out here knocking motherfuckers out and shit.
Yeah, that shit's, bro. Let me tell you something,
nigga,
bro.
like literally knocking niggas out.
Them shits is paid. Them shits is paid off fights, bro. Them shits is paid off fights.
I was thinking that too, but these like certified game commission fights and shit, like it's laws. Like he could go to prison for fixing one of these fights.
All right. So if it's not, then bet he's gonna die if he fights Mike Tyson. He's gonna die. Bro, Mike Tyson, like, bro,
if
I
Mike
seen
Tyson
his train up, like he's still heavy in the gym, like he's still he's still moving, nigga. He was moving quicker when he was young. He probably moving natural speed like a boxer now. You feel me? Or am I wrong, Sin? Yeah, niggas like.
But how long was that video you saw? Like 30 seconds or some shit? That nigga was probably gassed the fuck out after that video.
Follow his joint.
I seen the videos.
He got a couple videos and stuff. He still be training.
I seen the videos and I seen the interview he did with Joe Rogan where he said he was giving it his all in them videos, and after the videos he was about to have a motherfucking stroke.
That's all he needs is his all. He gonna knock bro.
Okay. If he was to connect in the first round,
done.
Where he still got energy and shit. Okay, Jake Paul is done.
Bro, when he was fighting Tyson Woodley, he was like the nigga Tyson Woodley, the first match, when they first fought, he dazed the nigga. He dazed him.
Yeah, because Tyron Woodley is a motherfucking UFC fighter and he ain't old as shit.
Okay, but I'm saying though, he don't even, like, I'm sure if we Google the power scales, because they got the power scales of everybody's punches. Mm-hmm. Nigga, Mike Tyson's punch is like, bro, they I remember growing
used to be. You mean now or back in the day?
Nigga, now, nigga, that bitch probably still like, okay, put it like this. That bitch, let's say to a scale to 100, let's say 100, and that nigga was punching 100, that bitch probably punching like 80%, like 80 now. He probably punching like that.
Man,
that bitch.
He didn't knock out motherfucking Roy Jones Jr. though. And Roy Jones Jr. looked horrible out there.
What?
He looked horrible, nigga.
Out the front, nigga. All right.
And I think that fight, like, I think it was only like 3 rounds or something. But it went the distance and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See how that nigga be talking? He be like, I'm gonna kill him. that bitch is weak, man. Yeah, that nigga gonna fuck around, kill that little nigga in there, man. Nah, look, put it like this. I give it to Jake Paul. Like, he's definitely doing his thing right now.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, but you feel me? Like, he not fighting. He not like
he hasn't fought a boxer yet.
He ain't fought no boxer though. You feel me?
He fought a basketball player? Yeah. Was Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
Huh? Nah, that was his brother.
The brother.
Yeah, that was his brother.
Yeah.
Logan. That was Logan.
Yeah, with Logan, even with Logan, like, okay, they both doing good. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I give them they props, but they haven't fought no boxing until the niggas.
Logan fought Mayweather, and everybody was like, "Oh, Mayweather gonna fuck him up. And Mayweather gonna do this, do that." But that shit went the distance.
Nah, I disagree, because they said the same thing about Mayweather and Pacquiao. See, this is the thing about Mayweather. Mayweather is not like a KO boxer. You feel me?
He used to be though.
But he's, like you say, they're getting older. Like, so
I know he's not a KO boxer, but he fighting a dude that had one professional boxing match before that. So even if he's not a KO boxer, he should have knocked him the fuck out. You know, it was such a gap in experience and skill level that Mayweather should have fucking played around with this nigga the whole time. But it was plenty signs of this nigga struggling against him.
Who won?
And Mayweather won, but my point is Mayweather is old. He's not in his prime no more, so it's like age is a huge factor in boxing.
Right, so okay, so this is my thing. They just fighting for like money. Like, why aren't they fighting boxers then? If, like, I'm gonna give you, because look, at the end of the day, you're not gonna get your props for fighting like a legend. Like, to me personally, especially if they older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, until one of them. Okay, I know this one boxer that wants to fight Logan. He's a UFC fighter. He's not a boxer. I think it's Dylan. I forgot his name. Dylan. Damn, it's Conor McGregor's like fucking prodigy.
Okay.
But anyways, he's been asking. He got the bread, everything, putting money on the table. Like, I'm trying to fight you.
Yeah.
He won't fight him, bro. Why?
Because they definitely picking and choosing who they fight. You know what I'm saying?
It's for the bag. So
it's for the bag.
But we talking about. This is my thing. We talking about for money? Or we talking about for the sport of boxing? You feel me? I'm not gonna call me. I'm talking. This is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna give you crazy ass props. Like, damn, like. Man, you gave Mayweather this and that. Next thing, Mayweather's, like you said, he's older. Like, until you fight somebody that's also the same age in they prime and is a boxer, you knock one of them niggas out, then I'm gonna be like, okay, bet. Like, he's valid. He's valid to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like calling Jake a phenomenal boxer or no shit like that, or his brother Logan. And I think Logan chose to retire. You know, he still ain't got his money from that Mayweather fight. Yeah, Mayweather owe him like $3 million or some shit like that. But
nigga, put me on that shit. I'm on YouTube, nigga. I'll box that nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But Jake, like, he hasn't proven himself as a boxer until he fight a real boxer that's actively boxing right now. But you gotta. I won't give him props on his boxing skills as far as that go. But I'll give him props on what he has done and how he out here embarrassing motherfuckers and how he is strategically picking motherfuckers that he know he can beat, and he know that if he dredge up enough like bullshit in the media talking shit about him and all this shit, that he know like people gonna buy them pay-per-view buys and shit. And that's why he one of the top fucking draws for fucking pay-per-view buys in boxing for the last like 2 years or some shit like that. Like, he up there with
but
Canelo and fucking.
The only thing I could say though is like, but like, he's strategic now. That shit get into his head because he's trying to fight Tyson. Like, that nigga's
of course, but he was calling out fucking not Mayweather, the UFC nigga McGregor. The whole time, like, he called out McGregor after he beat fucking Nate Robinson and shit.
I think my thing is this, like, fuck all that. Why didn't they get into the octagon with one of the niggas? Because if he got into Conor McGregor, if he got into boxing in the octagon,
you mean Mayweather got in the octagon with fucking like, McGregor?
Yeah.
Everybody know that would have been.
It's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
But Jake is. I looked at his Instagram a few days ago, and he training for MMA right now. Like, I think that's his next move, trying to fucking get in the octagon. But I think that's the dumbest shit.
Yeah, he gonna get hurt.
He could fucking possibly do, because somebody, unless he fight an old ass UFC fighter that's out of contract and all type of shit like that, like Ben Askren or whoever this fat ass nigga that he fought, he gonna get fucking destroyed.
Imagine that, Jake Paul in UFC. I
want to see it. It's gonna be entertaining. That's all it is to me.
His weight class would be like, he would be fighting like what's son's name? The black one. I forgot his name. Yeah, Alexander. I forgot his name.
Lasagna.
Nah. This I forgot.
I know
who
you talking about. This is a big African nigga.
Nah. He's American. He's
the skinny one that be doing all the Avatar shit.
He be into anime and shit. He like
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, that motherfucker a beast.
Yeah.
That motherfucker a beast. If he were to go and fight him, he's gonna get knocked out. Like,
of course, he wouldn't fight him though. He too good.
Yeah, he's too good.
He would fight some like up and coming or struggling,
I don't know.
or somebody past their prime and type shit.
I don't know though, bro. He asking to fight McGregor. McGregor's good,
but he asking to fight McGregor, knowing damn well McGregor is not gonna say yes to that shit, and he know it's giving him clout for even being bold enough to ask, and he know it's no chance McGregor gonna give him that fight, even though McGregor been losing like a motherfucker too. He ain't what he used to be.
He broke his foot and shit. Like,
that shit turned him motherfucking jelly in one of them last fights.
He's still a beast though. I think he's still a beast.
I think he for one, I think he fucked himself up when he stopped training MMA and tried to focus on boxing to go fight fucking Mayweather for that payday and shit. It was smart for the payday, but for his for his muscle memory and the training and shit, I think he fucked himself trying to go back to the UFC after that, because he been losing every fight ever since, because he ain't got the same fucking control over the MMA moves no more, because he took too much time off to only focus on fucking boxing and shit. And the nigga got too much fucking money now. The same hunger is not there no more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The nigga is stupid rich, fucking wife bad as a motherfucker. He probably, but
that's how it always
is.
It
always is. That's what happened to Tyron Woodley and shit, because that nigga was whipping niggas' asses for a little while too, and then he was getting some big paydays, and then he started blowing it, and probably partying all the time, fucking all kind of white bitches and shit.
That nigga bought him a Rolex. You saw that shit? You saw when Jake Paul
bought him a Rolex?
Rolex.
That's a little. Jake sunned the fuck out of this nigga, man.
Yeah, that's OD. He
got the tattoo too. I love Jake Paul on his finger to get the fucking sequel.
That's OD.
He sunned the fuck out of that nigga, man. He probably got some good money from that shit, but he goes.
He has 45 in 2021. He made 45 million. Was it him or was it Logan Paul that made 45 million?
Jake or Tyrone?
I'm talking about between the brothers, Jake and Logan Paul. I think
Jake made like 45 million from boxing and shit.
Crazy. 45.
Yeah, them pay-per-view buys, man.
Shit, boy.
This motherfucker smart, man.
And it don't even matter if you get knocked out, because the niggas that get knocked out get paid too.
Yeah.
OD.
That's why Tyron Woodley didn't mind coming back and possibly getting knocked out again.
Nah, I could, bro. Would you care like
for some? Would I get knocked out for some millions?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because you might get knocked out and not wake the fuck back up. Like you can't spend them millions if you fucking got a fucking brain contusion or some shit. Niggas die in the boxing ring.
45 mil, you might be able to buy a new brain, bitch.